Morning, day 537. I sounded super sure about that, didn't I? It's a Sunday. It's also Father's Day, and it's also June 20th? I don't know, June something. Maybe 19th. Who knows? There's a bunny. Go potty, bud. So, I think this morning, Dad had kind of casually asked me, if I knew how to put in a drive shaft. And from my understanding is, I guess he got some work done to the Mustang and doesn't have anybody to put the drive shaft in. So, I don't know if that's a thing. I don't know if it's like a big deal. So, I may, for a Father's Day thing, just go try to knock that out real quick. Because ain't nothing to it. Oh man, leave him alone. And anyway, let's go check it out. See, can I do it? I don't even know if there's any tools there. I don't even know. So I don't even take tools with me. So maybe we'll see if that's a thing. And if so, I'll take you with me. So we've got Chad Johnson. We've got massage later today, so I'm not gonna get too involved. Plus it's rainy. It's not raining really, but I gotta walk on the trees, so it's kind of rainy. All right, well, it's 9:28, and I'm going to go check out this whole drive shaft thing. Because sometimes Dad doesn't have all the information. For example, for me to put in a drive shaft should be 15 minutes max. I even brought 3 wrenches, a 7/16, a 1/2 inch, and a 9/16, because I don't know anything about Fords. So that should, in most cases, be all I need to install a drive shaft. Now, what I don't know is, is it missing things? Does he need a drive shaft? I don't know. So it could be a number of issues. Because it just seems odd to me that if someone would go through the trouble of putting a transmission in, why wouldn't you put the drive shaft in? That's literally the easiest thing to do in that scenario. Hooking up the transmission lines or the shift linkage, stuff like that. That's a little more complex, but drive shaft's easy. So why would somebody not do that? Not sure, but we're going to find out, because we are now at the shop. Okay, we are in the shop. So, I don't know if we got lights in here. I don't know how to deal with this. But, try again. We are in the shop. So, the comment from Dad was, I would like you to put the drive shaft in because there is an Arbor Day car show and I want to drive the Mustang. I think that's next weekend. So I thought, this might be a good Father's Day thing. It's like, hey Dad, I got the drive shaft in for you, which appears to be right there on the table. So we're going to turn some lights on. And the first thing I notice, just coming in here, is that the exhaust is on the ground. So, we're going to take a look at that. All right, so here's what we're working with. I think it's a 67 Mustang, I don't know, 60 something, dirty, and exhaust. So there is no, let's just put the exhaust in and drive it kind of thing. But, you know, I don't know the story, so we're gonna take a look at it. Is that tire blown out too? Yep. This is the problem with these cars. It's just like we put these used tires on there and then they just rot. This is one of the uglier Barracudas that Dad thinks is worth lots of money. And my uncle did this, and it's fixed good. I got a new top on it, new interior, everything's freshly painted. However, they did not want to do anything with the motor, so I don't know. We're going to take a look at it. All right, so I called Dad, and see, it's like I want the drive shaft put in so I can take it to a car show, which makes it seem like all you gotta do is put the drive shaft in, you can drive it. But this thing is not. Like I said, there's no exhaust. The exhaust that goes over the rear differential's not even welded on. So I'm not sure where the hangers are. If the hangers are past that, then you couldn't even, I mean, it ain't nothing gonna hold the exhaust unless you just, where's the hangers at? Well, yeah, I guess you might could put the exhaust on and just have it enter under the car. But I'll show you some other things. So you got this. I guess it's possible the window's down. But you go to this side, window's definitely not down. Then you got this right here. So the door's clearly shut. So I don't know this. And then the antenna's not in. And also notice this. Tag's out of date. And it's not an antique auto tag. So I don't know. Kind of weird. But anyway, bottom line is it don't need just a drive shaft to go. It needs at least 4 other things. And I don't know. I just don't understand, like, you know, Dad's like, well, I just want to have this car going so I can have it down at the house, so that way, you know, if I need a car, I got one. Because apparently they gave their second car to Karma. I'm like, this is not the car you want for that. I'm telling you, because you're going to have to spend all kinds of, like, energy and effort to keep this thing running. Because that's why I don't daily drive the Duster. It's like I can't just go get in the Duster and turn the key and go. I mean, it's like I got to plan a week in advance that I want to drive it. Because you got, I mean, assuming the weather's what it is, I mean, you adjust the carburetor. Of course, it sits for a long time, so you got to check the air pressure of the tires. Battery's probably dead. And this is odd, too. Let me show you this. All right, so it looks like it's sitting a little weird. Like they've got the wrong wheels on the wrong side or something. Because if you look here, I've got 2 fingers and it's touching, okay? That's the front driver's side. Now if I go to the passenger side, So something ain't right. I guess I need to look at the tire sizes because it's definitely monster trucky over here. It's sitting crooked and it's not on nothing. It's not on a jacker and stands. So see how this side's feels like it slammed down? It's like they put the bigger tires on that side. I don't know. Something don't sit right there. So I don't know. I'm gonna check tire sizes and see what's what. Well, they're all the same tire, same size tire, but when Dad got his green Chevelle from Wilmington, I really feel very strongly that, like, these are the rims that came off of it, that those were a staggered rim. Like, the back rims were wider, may not have been taller, but they were definitely wider than the front. Because I mean, I was there when the car got, so I know for a fact that that was the case. But for some reason, they all got the same size tire on it, so that seems a little unusual. But whatever. You know, I could probably put those 20-inch rims on this thing. I bet it'd probably look a lot better. Maybe not. Anyway, I've got some 20-inch wheels that I was going to run on the Duster, and I ended up not doing it. So the Mopar bolt pattern and Ford are the same, which is also kind of suspect because these came off a Chevelle, which is a Chevrolet. So I don't know. So it's definitely sitting crooked. Not sure why. So anyway, point is, just like everything else, I mean, it's not a matter of, I knew it couldn't be this easy. I knew it couldn't. God, I called it. So there's no way you can just throw a drive shaft in and it's good to go. Because, I mean, that's literally the easiest thing to do. I mean, you slide the gooseneck up into the transmission, lift up the back, and it's like 4 bolts, and you bolt it. I mean, it's nothing. It really, you don't have to remove nothing. You don't have to, nothing. So, I don't know. I kind of felt like if that's all it needs, so that's clearly not all it needs. So, I could put the drive shaft in anyway, but there's zero cardboard here really. There is a jack, which is good. But the drive shaft's gross. Like, why wouldn't you clean that up before you put it in there? Because you're going to be like just disgusting. So I'll cut this light out here because it doesn't need to be on. So anyway, seemed like something I could do. Thought maybe this would be a good little Father's Day, like, hey, here you go, Pop. You know, you're welcome kind of deal. But alas, no. So we're gonna shut everything down here, and just like that, and we're gonna go back to the house, and I'm gonna go study on the Kubota, see if I can't maybe jack that up, get the tires off, because they're dry rotted too. Everything dry rots because it gets old. But it did dump again while I was on the phone with Dad, but it's not raining now, so I don't know. We'll see if I get into that or not, but I tried. All right, well, we're back home. It rained a ton last night, so I felt like I should come in here and just kind of check. Let's see if our infamous spot is leaking, which it doesn't appear to be. Good. Yeah, so I don't know. We're going to go look at the Kubota because I got to do something about a mower, so that's a definite. But in here, Yeah, I'd like to get some sheetrock up in here. I think that would make it look so much better. I don't know that that's being overzealous or not, but I feel like this room here, I could pretty much put sheetrock up and ceiling stuff, and I could really start trimming this out because it doesn't really need anything else. I mean, obviously carpet, flooring, some sort, but you wouldn't do that anyway yet, so I think it's good to go. This room is semi-close, and by semi-close, I mean you could, well, no, it's not. You got all this mess to deal with. Lucky. So, I'll let her inside. And the hallway could get started. So I don't know. I'm gonna let her inside. Ugh, it's like a jungle up in here. All right, so let the cat in. And wow, this poison ivy is going crazy. So let me show you the tire. So as you can see, might need a new tire. Probably need 2. So there's that. I can get the sizes. Other issue I got with this thing, aside from the tons of ants out here, is wow, look at these ants. Right, goodly moodly. There's a ton of them. And they go all the way over here. And go that way. There's like just tons of, look at this. Poison ivy. Tons of ants down there too. Wow, okay. Anyway, back to task. So this thing broke here, and then they put a plate on it, and then it broke here. So you keep welding it, and it keeps breaking. So I need to come up with some system to where I could put some wheels on it, like right here. Oops, there. On the side, so I can just kind of drag it like a sled. I think that would work. And because now we're missing that little arm right there. I don't know what happened there either. It's one of those like it was there and it was gone. So I don't know, but I think this tire is about shot too. So got to fix that. So a whole lot of stuff that doesn't work. The Jeep is, I don't know what's going on with it, but weed killer for sure. I don't know how secure this barn is, to be honest, but weed killer and get the mower going. So that might be a this week thing. See if I can get these wheels off and maybe get some new tires for it. At least the mower part be done. And then have to figure out some way to handle the bush hog. So I'm gonna take a picture of this tire size. All right, so we've had a really super duper storm. Like it was dumping. I could show you, you can see how much it's dumping by all the stuff there in the driveway. So it was dumping. So I felt like I need to check also you can tell it was dumping because that's soaking wet. I'm gonna check to see if there's a leak. All right, no leak. That is good. Okay. Whew. All right, so give you a quick update. It's about 3 o'clock or so. And what I did was I bought some tractor parts. Got something that might work for the bush hog. I got one of those little arms where you saw the ratchet strap. Got one of those, and also got a new wheel for the bush hog because that wheel is just it's just messed up looking and didn't really work well. So may or may not work. I'm not sure. Also got some weed killer and an ignition switch for the John Deere. So with that said, what was that? Okay, nothing. Sorry, I'm a little distracted because Beaner came on the deck with a like tiny, like this big baby bunny, and it's not dead yet, but it's bleeding out its nose. So I don't know if it's not going to make it or I don't know. What? Okay, we're going to help with that. Well, it's about a little after 5. It's raining. We have acquired dog hair on my Velcro. And we put the bunny in a shoebox at the moment because we have no idea where the nest is on film. And we can't just, I don't want to stick out in the rain on film on the yard because that seems awful. So just kind of, maybe it won't be raining. Maybe it'll want to be raining.
Is it because we watched Luca last night?
I guess. I don't have a reason for why I do it. I wish I did. But maybe it won't be raining when we get back, and then we can just like, maybe, because we got bunnies everywhere, so I don't know where it is. So
we can probably find a nest. I don't know that it'll be a nest.
Yeah. So, I don't know. And I put an offer on a what?
I'm laughing at you.
What
you're about to say.
I put an offer on a DVC contract.
Or
Copper Creek.
at
A resale place?
Wilderness Lodge.
Oh, Wilderness Lodge. So it's a smaller contract, only 100 point. So I know when I was looking at DVC, it was like what was it? It was like 220 a point, and that was like super deep discounts. And this is, I put an offer in on resale at like 176 a point. It's selling for 182. So I don't know if we'll get it or not. If we do, we do. If we don't, we don't. But it is what it is. So that was the thing I did. In addition to buying a bunch of farm equipment and weed killer. Adults. But now we're driving, well, she's driving, to get massaged. Alright, well, we are back home from the massage. Massage was great. And wearing my Father's Day shirt. And there's about seven bunnies out in the backyard. Don't know which bunny is this bunny's mom. So we found a little spot. There's a bunch of little spots actually where it could be. I don't know where it is. So we're just gonna maybe try to put it near that and hopefully just kind of watch it, and maybe that's the right spot. I don't know where she went. She's walking around looking for another spot. So I just know if we keep it in the house, it's not going to survive. It may not survive anyway, but at least this way it's like, we'll know, like we did what we're supposed to do. But it's just, I'll show you all the different bunny trails. So this looks like bunny activity here. See how flat it is. And you got this and this Looks like a little hole right there. I know, he's adorable. But there's just so many little spots that it could be. And it did have like a little tick on him, so I'm sure it came from this. See, this looks like bunny activity too. So, but heck, we got so many bunnies, it's hard to say. Because it could be down in there. And there's no way to find it. You can't really tromp around in there, you might step on it. It'd be even worse. But yeah, there's just so many trail-like looking stuff. But we see bunnies all the time, like over there, over here, here. Saw a couple bunnies running in that way. Then over here in that corner. So, in addition to other places you are, but I'm thinking it's from back here. All right, well, we just found a spot that looked bunny-ish. And I don't know, like I knew nothing about bunnies until I started Googling stuff. And of course I found something that was like, if you touch one, mom won't come back. And then I saw other sites saying that that wasn't true. So hopefully, and like I told her, I was like, you know, if we wouldn't have intervened, that bunny would have died to a cat, maybe, or just suffered for right away. So hopefully, if nothing else, it was all burrowed in the shirt, passed out, sleep. So, I mean, I had a couple extra hours of good life, I think, even if this doesn't work. So, that's all you can do, because I have honestly no idea where the nest would be, because it could be anywhere. Come on. And they're all over the property, so I don't know if it's front yard, side yard, backyard. I just don't know. And I hope that it's the right one. Hope it was backyard. I don't know for sure though. So, anyways, that's all we can do in that. Got a nice little cool sunset going on. Snowman, come on. And the woods are misty. See that over there? Kind of neat. Looks spooky. But yeah, me and Kareem walked down here because I was like, are these blackberries? And they are, I guess. So we got some there. There. Guess I can flip it. There. In there, down there. All here. And just, this is like a smorgasbord of. And then I think more over here. And there's a bunch right there too. There and over there. So yeah, so apparently we have blackberries, which is pretty cool. So I think we're gonna just like hang out on the deck, maybe have a mixed drink, skies being sky, and just kind of watch the backyard to see if we can see any more bunnies. Like I said, there was like 7 of them we pulled up. Stay me, bud. Over here. Don't want him going over there. We're gonna leave the cats inside. Jerks. Well, we've only got 3 jerks because the other 2 are inside. They don't kill nothing. Can't even have to kill them off. So, hopefully that's the right spot. We'll just sit on the deck and watch. And it'll be like the Nature Channel. Because we basically capped out all the videos anyway. So, and then tomorrow's a work day. A little excited about it, I think, just because I want to get going and maybe get some stuff handled. And I need to get like work emails set up on my phone, stuff like that, so I can kind of monitor this stuff. But yeah, so it's kind of where we are. All right, well, this is the outro. And little, oh, it's skunky out here. Gross. Oh, skunky. Go potty. I'm letting the cat go poop. I'm gonna clean the screen because I'm on the phone. All right, so made a mixed drink, sat on the deck. I saw a bunny like raise up and kind of like look in the thicket and then went into the thicket. So I'm hoping that maybe that's mama bunny looking for baby. I don't know, just guesstimating here. So I think we got out about the right time. They were still kind of pretty active, so I feel very certain that if we found the right area of the yard property, one's going to see it. So anyway, so we're on the deck having our little mixed drink, talking about different things, and phone rings. I'm like, oh, okay, well, let's see what that's about. And it was DVC, well, DVC resale, excuse me. And she was like, they accepted your offer. I was like, what? It's a Sunday. Like, what in the world? So, I don't know. I mean, it's like, I've got some stock money to invest, and I mean, of course, there's still a couple more hoops to jump through. Got to do the financing thing, and then Disney will have the right to refuse to do it. So if that's the case, then it's a no, nothing anyway. But if all goes well, we got more points. And the upside to it, which is starting to rain a little bit. Are you gonna use the bathroom, or are you just gonna lick? I'm on the porch. I'm watching him because I want to make sure he's like was dying to go outside, and of course, like, we're outside and he's just hanging out with me. So he just wanted to hang outside with me. He doesn't want to do anything. He just wants to hang out with me. Okay, so that's a little more lit. It was bothering me that I wasn't lit very well. But anyway, it comes with 100 bank points. So by February of next year, if this goes through, we will have 345 or 35, whatever it is, points. And then we get more points come August, another 345. So it's like, and we've already booked it. We've already booked our stuff, so that's what we got left over. We got like 135 left over from the other. So, because most contracts, it's like they've used all the points, then they sell it, and then when the use year kicks back in again, like August or whatever month it is, then you get your points. So, but this one has 200. 100 will be lost just because it's not closed by August. So, I know I'm just throwing a bunch of numbers. You're like, what? What's going on? But, yeah, it comes with points. So technically, if it closed before August, we could. Well, no, it would never work, I don't think. But if it closed before August, then you could technically use 100 before August, and then you'd have 100 to use between August and August of next year, and then you'd have another 100 in August. So, no, is that right? No, I don't know. But anyway, it's a lot of points. So, anyway, exciting times on a Sunday. Like, I was expecting, automation or something, but no, it was actually a person it was a real person that was a cast member on DVC since '91. So super helpful. It was great, and they took the lower offer. So we actually got it for $76 a point. I was trying to buy direct, and it was with discounts and everything. It was $220 a point. So never in the history of DVC has the points gone down. I mean, it's a good investment, I think. Like I said, it doesn't go down. And with Tron coming, the 50th anniversary coming, Guardians of the Galaxy coming, Star Wars, like, Galaxy Cruiser, like, immersion hotel thing coming, it's not going down. It's not. It's just not. So, it was either stock or real estate, and I chose real estate. So, we'll see how that goes. But, pretty exciting Sunday. So I hope the bunny's okay. It's raining now, and that's awful. So I hope it's not getting wet. I don't know. It's awful. I thought the rain was done, but I guess it's not. Dang. So anyway, hopefully the bunny won't be there tomorrow. I don't know. Wish it was older. Feel a lot better about it. But little peepers weren't even open yet. Wasn't even little, still on milk. Less than 10 days old. Cute. Oh my God, cute. Cute. So hopefully that's going to work out. I feel like we did everything we could do. So anyway, exciting times, people. Thanks for sticking with me. And we're going to see what's next on the horizon. See you tomorrow.